So I go to edit what I think is a vlog, and the first clip I had for telling you guys how the day started, it gets deleted. I don't even know how it happened or where it went, but I've got to buy like an actual camera for vlogging because keeping it on my phone is not working out. So before these little video clips, before I recorded those that I was just looking at on my computer, it was just me explaining that Jackson was starting his new swim class. And so I just decided, like, I'm just gonna do like a one take on my phone real quick and get you guys up to date with like the craziness that's been going on. I'm trying to look at like the lens, not the screen. But oh my gosh, so much is going on. So I just wanted to do like a video update really quick and upload it and ask you guys if y'all wanted to see something. So first off, Jackson, I don't think I've said this on YouTube. It's been on my Instagram and stuff, but Jackson was promoted in swim. He is the youngest baby. He was promoted when he was still technically a baby, not a toddler. He got the recommendation for promotion when he was 11 months, and he promoted. They actually did the promotion the day after he turned 1. Anyways, I don't remember. It's like all foggy now. But Jackson got promoted to the next class up, which is making him the youngest baby in school's history to promote that soon to the next level. Usually the kids that promote are 17, 18 months, or kids that are around 2, like that's the average of the class, like anywhere from 17 months to 2.5 years old for this class. We've already taken the first one. It was way more intense than his regular class, but he definitely enjoyed it, and I hope I'm not like blocking the volume. I'm still like all over the place, and I'll get to why in a second. He definitely enjoyed it. He loved it. It's a lot more submergence, where like before we would do like a little song and do like bubble blowing. Now it's like during the bubble blowing time, it's submerge, submerge, submerge. Like it was like 5 times or 6 times before like class even really got started. It's just like they should call it an underwater class. I get why. I see like what he's learned now, like life-saving things he's learned and can do already at 1, and like where this next step is taking us. I can see it, you know, now that he's been swimming since he was 4. But it was like he was so tired afterwards. He napped so good. It was very, very intense though. Like they did this one thing where like first I was even nervous. I was like, can I just watch it first? Because it wasn't his teacher, his coach or whatever was out for the day. So it was like a substitute coach too. So I was really like, oh my gosh, like, because they told me like I submerge with this one too. They're like, you go underwater and you take their feet and you make their feet touch the bottom of the pool. And then while they're under there and their feet are touching the bottom of the pool, you turn them around and then you bring them back up. And we did that twice, and I was like, holy crap. But it's a lot more submerges. So it's definitely more intense, and the other kids were like 2, and they kept calling him little baby. It's funny. He's like, when it comes to swim, like most of the stuff, he's just like ahead of the game. The coach that was in there was like shocked to see a baby that had just turned a year old in that level class. So, because it wasn't his regular coach, like I said, she was sick or something. But anyway, so that was like, yeah, that was swim. And so he started his new class. His coach that he's had all along will still be his coach. It's just she was sick. But I don't think I ever said that on YouTube. Yeah, so it's a pretty big deal. And that coach said that like he was doing better than the 2-year-olds in the class. Like yeah, and he's like, you can just tell that he's been doing this for a long time and that he enjoys it. So yeah, he pulled me aside after class and was asking me a whole bunch of questions about Jackson because he was just really impressed with him. So, okay, what's been going on? Well, party planning to the max. I've been like a crackhead with a glue gun. I don't know why I decided to do this all myself. I could have probably found, like, I found some pre-made puppy themed stuff. It was like real dogs, like plates and all this like pre-made stuff. But you guys know me, I'm a glutton. Was a glutton for punishment. I decided I was going to make it all myself. And I've been doing all this stuff with my Silhouette machine and like sending stuff into Kinko's. And oh, I bought the puppy. I can't show the invitation. There's just way too much personal stuff on it. But the puppy that we bought, that I bought from the Silhouette store. And is two versions, one with a cake and one with balloons, and Justin tweaked it a little bit because we're using primary colors. Well, the puppies are primary colors, but like he tweaked just like a few colors on it. So we're using red, green, yellow, blue is kind of the theme with this puppy. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna do like a vlog style going through all the party stuff, because I feel like if I show it in the party video, it's going to be like kind of just briefly going over all the decorations, and I feel like some people might be like, where'd you get this, where'd you get that? So like, let me know in the comments if you want me tomorrow when I go set everything up to just kind of walk through it and tell you where I got stuff or whatever. Let me know, because I'm literally uploading this live pretty much. And because yeah, tomorrow afternoon I go set everything up without Jackson, because he'd be tearing everything down. And yeah, so if y'all want, like, if you're seeing this video, we probably have till like 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon to let me know. So anyways, there's just a lot going on. Like, I got sick and that really threw off all the stuff we had to do for the party. Like, that whole day was supposed to be like tons of errands with my mother-in-law and sister-in-law, and Justin was supposed to finish the toy box, which he still hasn't done. And it's fine because it's not his fault. It's literally like we just keep getting slammed with stuff. I got the food poisoning, and then let's see, then we had a night planned to do some stuff, but a friend had an emergency, so like that always comes first for us. So we pushed that back. And then the errands that I had to run, because it took me a while to recover, especially because I have diverticulitis. I don't know. Basically, there's holes in my colon. That was discovered during my colonoscopy when they removed the tumor. It's like tumor when it's in your colon. It's a cancerous polyps, or what they are. So polyps, tumor, like, I don't know what the difference is. Well, you can have polyps that aren't cancerous or whatever, but anyways, so they discovered that I had this basically holes in my colon, and it's usually something that happens to older people, but my GI doctor said it is probably hereditary, is what he told me. And I was like, I don't know. I don't ask my family about their colons. He said to have it this young is probably genetic or hereditary. Anyways, so it's funny because after that I found out my grandma has it really bad, and that's so yeah, the genetic thing makes sense. But anyways, when I had got the food poisoning, the ER doctor asked if I had anything like that, and I remember thinking it was weird, knowing that that's not something that happens to younger people. And I told him yeah, and he had said some stuff like something about like it would be harder to recover because of it. And I get why. Like, when I found out I had that and like actually Googled what it causes, it made a lot of sense for some of the stomach and issues I have, besides like fibro issues. When you have fibromyalgia, you can have IBS, and I'm really lucky that it's not a huge problem for me, just like occasionally. But yeah, so with that and the I don't freaking know. Y'all know I'm terrible at this stuff. The holes in my colon, it's made it harder to recover. It's just slower. So it's been like doing errands, not like full power, especially because I was so dehydrated too. That really messed with my fibro. So all my errands have just been super slow. Super slow. And everything's just been a little off. And so I'm like down to the wire every night for the past like 3 nights. I've been up till 3 a.m. and I don't think tonight's going to be any different. It's already 1:14. So this, like, yeah, I know that like once the party starts, I'll be fine, but I'm very crazy about like party planning and doing things my way. And people keep asking like, do you need help? Do you need help? And it's like, how do you nicely, well, like if it's somebody that I'm like close to, then I can be like, no, like, you know how I am. But basically I'm the kind of person where I'm like, I don't want help. I just want everyone out of my way. And I've already told people like the day of that are like, well, I'll come early. Like, I don't want anyone coming early because I'm setting up everything tomorrow. Everything's gonna be ready to go except putting the food out so that I can take time and like photograph everything for his scrapbook and stuff and video stuff and whatnot, and just not feel like, I don't know, like I want things a certain way. And like for me, most of the time when somebody's helping me, even Justin, I feel like, just go sit down, you know, like that's how I feel. I'm just like that type of person. So I'm doing all of that tomorrow, like everything. And so hopefully Sunday will come and it won't be as stressful. I also have to finish his cake tomorrow. I've got everything baked. I just have to like assemble an ice, and it's going to be pretty simple. I'm doing a sugar sheet design because it's just a smash cake and everyone else is getting cupcakes. And I got stuff for Sundays. I'll talk about it. If y'all want me to do that video, I'll walk you through everything I'm doing. But yeah, pretty much I have been so stressed out, and YouTube is just taking a back seat like it does when I get stressed out. But I know everyone's probably like, don't stress out. You're supposed to enjoy your baby's first birthday party. But I will stress out until it starts, and then I'll be good. And that's just how I am with everything. It doesn't matter what I do. It's just like I get anxiety, I get stressed out, I want everything to be perfect. Like you can't fix that for me. You can't change it. And people telling me like, don't get stressed out is like, doesn't help. But I know that everything will work out and I'll be happy and relaxed once it starts. It's just the before, and half the time the before is me getting stressed out about like wanting everything to go perfect. And yeah, so I've just been telling everyone like, do not show up early, because one, they'll wake Jackson up because he's going to be napping. I'm going to like have him napping until it starts so that he's like happy and well rested and stuff. But two, I don't want like people walking around and like anything going on when I'm taking pictures. I just want to be calm, and I don't know if any of this is making sense. So anyways, I'm hoping it all comes together, and I know once it starts, it'll be fun. And my focus is for Jackson to have fun. That's all I really care about. I'm doing things differently. Like the party starts at 12:30, and I put on the invitation that the smash cake will happen at 1 p.m. So basically once everyone kind of gets there, we're doing the smash cake, because first off, I want that part for Jackson is probably gonna be a little overwhelming when people are like staring at him and singing at him. He gets like kind of freaked out by stuff like that sometimes. So I want to get that out of the way with. And you know, plus it's a swim party, so I want my makeup to be nice in those pictures. And I just want to get that out of the way with. Then it will be over, the smash cake part, and he can go swim and play in his little baby water park I bought, and you know, just have fun. And then my plan is towards the end of the party, like 45 minutes to go, we're going to do the piñata. And then I'm going to tell people like, you know, there's stuff to make ice cream sundaes and there's cupcakes for everyone. Jackson's going to open his presents, and they can either watch or they can continue swimming or playing in this dinosaur sprinkler thing I bought or whatever, you know. So that's just kind of going to be how it is. It's like, you know, I just want it to be fun. And I feel like the beginning of the smash cake and stuff, I know people do that towards the end, but because it's a swim party and stuff, I just feel like it's better to just do it at the beginning, and then he can just go have fun, you know. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, about the present opening. A lot of people don't open presents anymore because they feel like kids feel like they don't want to sit and watch someone else open presents. I'm kind of like meh either way, you know. I know people want to watch people open presents. They like get, you know, joy out of it, especially like grandparents and family members. So I'm not going to do it. But I also don't expect kids to sit through it if they don't want to. So that's why I want to leave the option for them to continue swimming or playing or doing whatever. I don't want them to feel like they have to sit there and watch. But I'm going to serve dessert at the same time. So if people are going to sit and watch, you know, they're not just sitting there. They can have like their dessert and stuff. So, yeah, and like I said, like holidays and stuff, and when Jackson's opened presents before, other kids being around, they tend to like get up close and want to touch everything and get in his face. And in the past, like over Christmas, it happened several times, and he got so freaked out. So I don't know. I'm just preparing for everything based on his mood so that he's happy, because that's all that matters. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up, but I just want to give you an update. Another funny thing that happened is I went over there to my dad's house tonight to walk through and like set everything where I want it to go before I decorate, so it's all in a place, and like see, okay, what am I missing? There's a few things I still need to go get, etc., whatever. And when I was over there, like so many things have gone wrong for us, like getting sick, things getting pushed back, you know. And then for my dad, he redid his pool. He refinished the plaster, and then right afterwards, and then he put a heater in because Jackson will be able to swim in it longer throughout, you know, the year. Like even when it gets cooler, he can still swim in it if he wants. So they put a heater in, and then all the pumps went out, so they had to replace the whole system. And then I went over there today, and my dad and my stepmom were at Lowe's, and I was like, it is really hot in here. And I went and messed with the AC, and it wouldn't kick on. And I had to call him and be like, y'all, I think the AC is broken. The AC was broken too. So we're all sweating. Jackson's running around in just some jean shorts, just this little peach fuzz hair matted to his head. But they got it fixed tonight. Somebody finally came out. I'm so happy for them because it was hot. I was like rushing through that. I was like, I want Kevin to go. It's too hot in here. So yeah, that was like, I was like, it's just like Murphy's Law with everything for this party for us and for my dad. So anyways, I am going to wrap this up. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a walkthrough and explain to you where I got stuff or how I did stuff or whatever, because the birthday party video would just kind of like graze over decorations. I won't be like talking about the stuff in it. It'll just be kind of like sharing his birthday party with y'all. The one thing I didn't get to that I really wanted to do was kind of do like a DVD of his first year, kind of to play at the party. That's not going to happen because I just have not had time to put it together with everything that's been going on. I'm still going to do it for like YouTube, and I'm just going to share it on our private social media for family and friends to watch. But like I said, I don't know when that's going to happen. But I'm going to hop off here because I got some more stuff to do, and then I need to go to bed. I'll see you guys in my next video.